So, next 14th chapter statistics we are studying. Statistics means it is collection of data. Okay. So, already in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th classes you studied about statistics. Okay. So, in 6th class you studied how to prepare a distribution table and how to draw a bar graph or pictograph. And 7th also the same thing you studied. When you are coming to the 8th, again how to prepare a distribution table. 9th you studied again graphical representation, histogram, frequency, polygon and all. And you studied about three important things: mean, median and mode. Okay. So, in 9th class you studied mean, median and mode. These three terms are called measures of central tendency. Measures of central tendency. So, which are the measures of central tendencies? Mean, median and mode. But in 9th class you studied how to find the mean, median and mode of ungrouped data. Ungrouped data. So what is meant by ungrouped data? So suppose if I am conducting a slip test out of 10 marks. I am conducting a slip test out of 10 marks for some 10 students. Suppose the first student got 5, second student got 7, third student got 8, fourth student got 4, fifth student got again 5, then 10, then 7, 9, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Suppose. So these are the marks you people got. Okay. So if I conduct a slip test out of 10 marks for 10 students, these are the marks got for you. So if we arrange some marks or datas in this form, it is called ungrouped data. Okay, so if we write the datas in this form, it is called ungrouped data. But since it is a smaller number, no problem. But if I conduct a test out of 100 marks for some 80 students, in 10th class there are 80 children, I am conducting test for 80 marks, not for 100, 80 marks if I am conducting. I have to write the marks roll number wise up to 80 students. Okay. So if I write the marks in that form, I will not get any idea. It is difficult to find the mean, median and mode of such data since it contains more number. So if it is the case that ungrouped data we will convert into a grouped data. Okay. So ungrouped data we will convert into the form of grouped data. This you know how to convert. You have to write class, tally mark and number of students. Okay. Like this, you three columns you have to prepare. Class means there I will write 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, 20 to 30, etc. 70 to 80. Here I will put the tally marks like this. Then we will get the number of children, total 80. This tally mark or this number of children is called the frequency. That also you studied the frequency. Number of observation is called the frequency. So if we arrange the ungrouped data in this form, it is called a grouped data. And in 10th class you are going to study how to find the mean, median and mode of grouped data. So, in 10th class no need of finding the tally mark and all. Already you will get a grouped data only. Okay. That is called a frequency distribution table. This type of arranging the data is called a frequency distribution table. Frequency means number of items, number of observations falling in a particular class. Okay, so if we write a class like this, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, like that, 0 to 10 is called the first class, 10 to 20 is called the second class, 20 to 30 is called the third class, like that. Okay, so these are the different classes. Then, here what happened, this frequency, suppose 10 to 20, 4 students got. Then we can tell that 4 students' marks are coming around the midpoint of 10 to 20. These 4 marks are coming around midpoint of 10 to 20. 10 to 20 midpoint we know it is 15. Okay. Or 20 to 30 there are 6 children. Then we can tell that 6 frequency or the number of children 6 means their marks are falling around the midpoint of 20 to 30. So that midpoint is called the class mark. Okay, class mark. The midpoint of a particular class is defined as class mark. Then if we consider these classes, the first number is called the lower limit. So 0 to 10 is the first class, means 0 is called the lower limit. What is 0? Lower limit. And 10 is called the upper limit. Lower limit and upper limit. For getting the class mark, the method is take the average of lower limit and upper limit, or lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2 is known as class mark. So, what is class mark? It is the midpoint of a particular class. And the definition is class mark is equal to lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. Lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. So all these definitions you have to study for doing the problems.